everybody, welcome to the Doll Circle, and yes, I am back at Daveys Toys. The last video we looked at Monster High and Ever After High, and now I am looking at Barbies because he recently got in over 80 Barbies from the 80s and 90s, a lot from the 90s, and I'm having all of the nostalgic feels. So I'm going to show you everything that he got, and honestly, it's going to be hard not to take them all home. So let's jump into it. The Barbie that started it all, my mom and I actually, when we started collecting, if you've watched a lot of my videos, it was this one. Tooth Fairy Barbie at Walmart was our first Barbie that we got when we started our collection together. So magical. What a wonderful moment. This Barbie I actually do remember purchasing. She had like the softest hair. I think I got it from Toys R Us, if I'm not mistaken. But literally, I cannot get over, that was the one thing I remember about this doll. The hair, absolutely the softest. So I highly recommend this doll if you're into like angels, like so cute. Now, I don't think enough people talk about baby Chrissy. This doll, honestly, I don't even remember this ever existing. And look at the details to this stroller. Evidently she makes sounds and actually walks, but like I said, I do not remember this coming out. This is so cute. This is actually making me want to get this doll because the stroller looks so realistic and so detailed. I mean, there were so many Barbies in the 90s. I'm not surprised I don't remember this one coming out. On the back, though, it's kind of funny. I like how they have Skipper, and I think that's Yo-Yo Skipper, if I'm not mistaken. So they just, like, mixed a bunch of them together on this couch. I mean, look at this 90s dream. I honestly love the pictures that they shot for this. Like, I'm sorry, Barbie photography now in the boxes is not as good as what you're seeing right here. So this one might be coming home with me eventually. It's on my list, all right? It's on my list. Now, Polly Pocket, hello, big, huge franchise, started in the late 80s, going into the 90s when Mattel bought it out. They decided to merge the two. They actually did make a Polly Pocket Barbie, but this was Stacy here. Like, honestly, two of the best franchises from the 90s in one doll. So cute. And I actually have her. Now, some of the other ones here, a lot of athletic dolls. I like how Davey actually put them all together. All the athletic dolls. Now, one of my favorites is All Stars. Something about the pink with the white and the blue. It's so iconic. This is, I believe, from 1989. I mean, we've seen this style of Barbie so many different times where you have like one doll and she does 3 different looks. Barbie has a lot of different looks, it seems like. She seems to be doing that a lot. Now, they've made tons of sports Barbies over the years. I never got into them. Not me. Now, Tommy's another one that no one talks about. Whatever happened to Tommy? Poor Tommy. But yeah, Big Brother Ken there. 90s Ken with his long hair. Well, longer hair instead of being molded on. I kind of want this bath boutique just for the robe. Just to hang it up in my dollhouse. Maybe I'll do it. I don't know. Is it worth $15 just for a doll robe? I think so. This tea party is so cute. I mean, again, quintessential 90s Barbie. You've got the pink, you have the tea set. I mean, what else could you want? And then going into the 2000s, look at these overalls. If this does not scream like watching the WB in like 1999, watching Felicity, one of my favorite shows. I love that show so much. These overalls, like, again, I just want to buy some of these dolls just for the accessories being so detailed or funny. Because like, look at the sticker doll, like, sticker craze Barbie, really? Did they make a Barbie for everything? I think they did. This is another one that I believe I purchased at Toys R Us. Toys R Us is one of my favorite stores, so more than likely probably Toys R Us. Honestly, this actually did work. I would actually put the wings into the tray and the bubbles actually did come out. Like, it was actually a really good concept and idea. Now, going to this one, Flying Hero, again, another one of those that the commercials just stuck out so much to me, especially with the horse. Like, it was like mixing Barbie and superheroes all in one, but while wearing pink. So basically the best thing ever, you know, superheroes, her wearing pink. I'm living for it. So cute. Oh, I just could not get over this shelf because it had like the Coca-Cola Barbie, the sticker doll, and so many others that were, like I said, so important to like the 90s into the 2000s era. And even looking at this doll, which was a budget basic Barbie, I mean, the detail, she came with a necklace, a rhinestone necklace. And then going into the 2000s, you did see a shift of the color pink a little bit in the box, as you can see with this one. Flower Power, I mean, look at the fabric to that outfit. That's all I have to say. A moment. Can we take a moment for that? Moment of silence for that outfit. It's just, oh, so much. And then going into this one, I had to stop at Speedo Barbie. Like, look at what she's wearing. Like, oh, the Speedo Barbie is so funny to me. I mean, I don't hate it, but it was, you know, it's a choice. But I have to say, she has a very snatched waist on this doll. It's called Flip and Dive. She supposedly actually does flip. I've never had this one. When they started doing these face molds with her with a closed mouth, I kind of got out of the collecting scene a little bit. I personally liked the 90s face a little bit better. What do you prefer? Let me know in the comments. Now, they did have so many different Olympic Barbies. This one's a champion swimmer. The haircut is a choice. I mean, it is very much of that time. And then this, every time I see this doll, I just think of na 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 na. Like I have to sing Jurassic Park. I mean, look at her. She's ready to go digging in this cute outfit with her pink cantina. Now, Barbie was also known for doing so many careers. Of course, she's the one that can do it all. And look at this. It comes with Kelly. The chair actually makes sounds as if she's actually getting her teeth cleaned. Like, to me, it's kind of cute because it's like, if you gave this to a child, I feel like maybe they would want to go to the dentist. I mean, look at the detail. Look at her coat. Look at her coat, people. Now, going into, again, more careers, we have Pilot Barbie. I know. If I was a pilot, I would be wearing that satin suit, okay? Look at the pink detailing. Now, going into the 80s, they also, I mean, I think every decade they had a different, like, pilot, police officer, whatever, you know. This one is Flight Time. I mean, I like her second outfit. It looks like she's wearing a scrunchie for a skirt, which I would do if I was a doll. Now, going into the 90s and 2000s, they really you see a shift with Barbie, right? I mean, look at her. She comes with a CD-ROM. She's working. But I like how they have their concept of Barbie working with her laptop, a cell phone, coffee, and 2 heels. 2 pairs of heels, because one is not enough. I mean, you know, when you're working, you need to run around in those 2 pairs of heels, evidently. But of course, as you can see right there on the box, she does come with a second outfit. Now, always multiple holidays. Look, Easter. I mean, I love them all. Now, these are the faces that I didn't like. Am I wrong? Or are these faces that everyone likes? I don't know. I did not like the 2000s faces. They're okay. I mean, I don't know. It's a little scary, especially the one on the right is like right before they did the face change shifting. I don't know. She looks a little crazy. A little bit. Oh, yes. Is she moving? Is she grooving? Maybe she's doing both. I love this doll. Again, another one I purchased from Toys R Us. She actually did, well, it claims that she walked. She kind of walked. I remember having her and trying to pop her legs to walk. And you'll see her in this commercial. She doesn't move that smoothly, but it is really, really super cute. I do like that they try to do something different with her kind of walking, kind of not walking. And yes, Barbie was in Barbie had probably like 20 bands, you know? I mean, she was a solo artist. She did so many different things. And beyond pink, all I can hear is, think pink, it's your favorite color, girl. I mean, that cassette literally was played so many times in my cassette player because I was like, Barbie has an album? Yes. I mean, look at her again. Another musician. You know, good for her. She's always the leader, though. Now, this one, Barbie in ball gowns. I mean, I love Barbie now. I love how that she wears an everyday outfit, but so many 80s and 90s, like, look at the epic outfit. Like, hello, tulle with butterflies, and she holds a bird. Well, the rubber band broke, but look at this. Like, I mean, I'm sorry, the bird actually like tweets and like balances on your finger, like while wearing a ball gown. Ugh, I miss those days. Now, this is another one. I want the accessories. I want the magic 8-ball. The skirt is a choice. The fabric is a choice, okay? But I love the magic 8-ball in this one. I think this is just so cute. Again, quintessential 2000s. Look at the font. And of course, Barbie, like all of us, love to shop. And this one actually comes with a cash register and the counter. Like, the playsets to me, I see this and like, I just love it. And I do like her dimpled face. This is when I still was liking Barbie before they switched her face. The shopping bags with these dolls, always amazing. I mean, look at the denim, look at the sweatshirt, details. And that's what I'm missing from Barbie today is those details. Now, Barbie always had a million pets. I feel like Barbie went through, like, how many pets did she have? Is someone counting? Someone should tell me in the comments, how many pets have she had? I mean, from being a veterinarian, again, more careers, but also she just had so many pets. I think Barbie pets are just something, I don't know, in my mind. Now, this is, again, a choice. She's writing a piece of cardboard. Who is the one that designed this? I don't know. Like, I don't know. I'm shaking my head right now. You're not seeing it, but I am. Now, this one, again, Western stamping, something that I never thought would be such a big hit. This doll, I mean, again, it's one of Barbie's most iconic 90s looks. I mean, she literally would roll the back of her heels and look, stamps. And it's just like, I don't know, the blue and the fringe. I feel like this is a style that would never go away. I love it. And then the hula hair, I only had Teresa from this set, but this is reminding me of Rainbow High. Look at the colors of the hair. And she actually, when you would hold her, kind of swiveled her hips like she was hula dancing. But to me, the hair, the length, the color, and the soft hair, I had the Teresa. She was so cute. When Barbie was beautiful back then. I mean, look at her now. Hello, Fran Drescher. Can we say Fran Drescher? I feel like Fran Drescher from The Nanny would wear this. Maybe tighter than this. It's a little bit baggy, but I feel like she would wear this fur and the pink. Again, signs of the times, and I'm loving it. Another doll with 3 looks. Not 1 or 2, but 3 looks. She is really pretty though. They did do the Miss America doll blue, and then this was the pink version. So, but she wasn't a Miss America. She was just a multi-look doll. I don't know why. More basic dolls that, again, for a basic doll, has so much detail. Like, look at that. Look at the denim. Look at the flower on there. Like, it's not just all printed on. And these are budget dolls, you know. So look at where we've come. Look at where we've come from fashionistas. Barbie loves to go to Disney. I would, of course, wear that pink and green outfit. Yeah, I would wear that today. Anybody else? Anybody else with me on this? So much denim, the Reebok ones. Like, look at those little shoes. They're not even real shoes. They're just fabric, but it's just so funny. She is very denim. And the hair and the bangs, you know, it's just, again, walking through these was just, it was so hard not to buy all of them. I really wanted to, though. I thought about it. I didn't, but I thought about it. Now, jewel hair Barbie's another one. Again, when you think of 90s dolls and you think of 90s Barbies, the length of the hair, it claimed to be one of the longest at the time. I want to say it was, because I don't think any of the other ones were as long as hers. I had Barbie. I wanted all of them because I thought their fabric of the costumes were so beautiful. The stars were Velcroed and you could stick them in the hair. I mean, mermaids were big in the 90s. I mean, they're still big, but mermaids, there's so many mermaid Barbies, and this one, probably one of the best ones. I mean, just because the length of the hair, so silky soft, so beautiful. This one, I regret never buying. I saw it so many times on TV. I regret never buying her. She actually does, as you're about to see in this commercial, twirl and spin with a remote control. I just love the fabric. Like, she reminds me of like Dancing with the Stars. Well, at the time, Dancing with the Stars wasn't a thing. But I feel like if Barbie was on Dancing with the Stars, this is what she would be wearing. And I think she would go all the way. She would win. She would win. She would twirl to the end. All the lace. This is an 80s icon one. That's where this one is. Lights and lace. Oh my God, of course, 80s icon. I had this one too. The mask. It was a choice. Again, I don't know why they would do that. This one I've actually reviewed on the channel before. I actually did. And you know what? I know we complain about articulation on dolls, but look at where articulation started. And look what we have today with Made to Move. I mean, she at least can move her arms now, you know, but that was our basic articulation back in the day. And I love the little strawberries on the shirt. Very sweet. More Western, but that was an 80s Western doll though. I was never in the Western dolls. A million princess dolls. I feel like Barbie's been a princess a million times, always and forever, which, you know, is not a bad thing. I like the over the top of being a princess or having ball gowns. And I feel like now we don't get that too much from dolls, unfortunately. But yeah, like I said, tons of dolls. Monster High Bratz, which again, you've seen my Monster High video from like last month. Barbie as the king, as Elvis. I love that suit. I want to dress up like that. It's so beautiful. That's a newer doll, though. That's early 2000s. And then he also has Enchanted dolls there, which isn't Barbie, but I wanted to show anyways just because it looks really cool. Legally Blonde 2, X-Files. I mean, come on. Icons of television and film. Barbie has done it all. And I feel like she doesn't do enough of it now. This doll I love because it has an undercut. There's Velcro on the back of her head, and you could literally Velcro on extensions. I loved it because I was like, okay, wait. She's like an undercut? That is so cool. It was really cool for me. This doll was so hard not to take home. I mean, look at the blue, the gold, those thin eyebrows. We love the thin eyebrows of the, 90s, 2000s time. Going to especially the 2000s. It's so hard not to buy this doll. Walmart exclusive. Like when stores would have Barbie exclusives. I miss this, like service merchandise, Target, Walmart, Toys R Us. I miss these. And this one, my mom and I loved because it wasn't blonde. It was white. It was Barbie with this platinum white hair. I think we each had 2 of these at one point. I don't even know how many we bought. It was just a blur of buying Barbies in the 90s. Like it was so many. And then this one, the epic curls and the ruffles. This is from I want to say 89 or 90. I could be mistaken on that one. Probably mistaken. And this is from 2001. And again, I don't love the face, but I can at least give the detail of the gown. So that wraps up today's video. Honestly, I had so much fun looking at all of these Barbies. So many wonderful memories of doll hunting with my mom back in the 90s, picking up a lot of these dolls. Honestly, throw in the comments below which one you've had or which ones you kind of really want now, because honestly, there's a few that I might take home. All right, until next time, make sure to check all of my social media in the links below. And as well, if you're ever in Orlando, make sure to check out DAVEY'S Toys for not only dolls, because he has a lot of other stuff too, which I might have to do like an 80s video or like a 90s video or like a million other videos because there's so many cool toys here. So until next time, bye everybody.